Today, we're going to be talking about stupid gas games. My name is Hakeem Brown, and this is Pop City Culture.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Welcome to the most listened to international podcast around the world. Hakeem and Reggie Brown are two young African-American boys speaking the truth. This is Pop City Culture.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Reggie Brown. That's right, here on another episode of Pop City Culture. Thank you very much. The world's most favorite international podcast around. I'm glad you're listening today. So that's right, we're going to be talking about the stupid gas games. I'm so glad I'm a kid. I don't have to worry about paying gas like these fools out there. My dad, he's always complaining about the gas. But anyways, listen, guys. I'm going to pass the baton off to my brother, Hakeem Brown, and he's going to bring us all up to date on what's going on. So here he is, Hakeem Brown, my brother.
So that's right. Today we're going to be talking about the stupid gas games. And, I mean, gas is expensive, right? Isn't it expensive, Reggie?
Man, of course, do honeys like bees, man? I mean, does bees like honey, man? Of course it's expensive,
every time
man. What?
we're in the car with Dad, we're driving down. Mm-hmm. Dad always, what does Dad do, Reggie?
Dad sits there and he complains. He complains like there's no tomorrow. That gas is going up. Money's tight, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Our dad be so mad. He'd be so mad.
He'd be real mad.
Because the gas is so high.
Real high, man.
It's like $4.50. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it's that high. It's ridiculous. But, of course, everybody's saying, well, there are people, well, actually, President, Reggie, what's your man, President Biden saying?
It's Trump's fault, man. It's Trump's fault.
Reggie, everything, okay, Reggie, whatever, man. Everything's Trump's fault, right?
Of course it is, man. What are you, stupid?
When it snows in Florida, whose fault is it?
Trump.
Reggie, shut up.
I ain't gonna shut up.
Trump has no control over the snow.
Yes, he does, man. It's that weather machine crap going on.
Reggie, he's not even president.
It don't matter. It's still his
Reggie,
fault.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, you gotta believe me, man.
Whatever, man. Anyways, as we know, gas is expensive.
Real expensive.
It's
a lot.
Yeah, it's like
a lot.
$4 or $5 now. But there are people, who are saying it's going to get a lot higher. And Biden's blaming this stuff on what?
He's blaming it on Putin and the war because it's true.
That's right. He's blaming it on Putin and the war.
Yes, it's the truth, man.
But
what?
I mean,
go on. I gotta hear this.
Reggie,
what?
Wasn't gas expensive last year?
Maybe.
Was it expensive last year?
Nope.
And
nope.
There was something. I don't think we did an episode on it. And we should have, because that was Reggie, tell them why we didn't do an episode on politics last year.
People hating on us. Hating on
people
politics.
were hating. And it just got to us. We just couldn't take it. But we're like, screw that. You know what? We got to be the voice of the kids today. Because kids don't have a voice. Kids want to learn about what's going on. And kids need to hear something, anything, to let them know that their voices matter too.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, need to be heard.
Kids' voices what, Reggie?
Need to be heard.
Kids' voices what, Reggie?
Need to be heard, brother.
That's right, Reggie. Okay, so
yep.
We're going to be talking about the gas today and the prices and all these stupid games. I mean, there's a lot of games going on here.
Yeah, man, just so y'all know, we ain't talking the squid game. We're talking blame game.
The blame game, we like to say. It's the blame game.
Blame game.
Reggie's going to blame it on who?
Trump.
Okay, yeah. And everybody else in the world's going to blame it on who?
Trump.
And who's right?
Me, I'm right.
You're right, Reggie. Why?
Because I'm smart.
Yeah, Reggie, you smart. You smart. You're the man. You're the man, Reggie.
I am, man.
You just keep telling yourself that.
Somebody needs to tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get a parrot, so the parrot can just say every single day.
Say what?
You're the man, Reggie. You're the man.
Make sure it's a black parrot.
Well, Reggie, why is a parrot got to be black?
Because I like black parrots. That's why, man.
Where are you gonna get a black parrot, Reggie?
Africa.
Reggie, I would think Africa has parrots.
Sure they do.
I think wait.
Africa, man.
Parrots come from like
Africa.
Parrots come.
Africa.
You know what? You know what? Let me look this up because you actually got me.
Man, you go look it up.
You actually got me one. I'm gonna look up where parrots come from. Where? Hang on a second. Where do parrots
Listen, I know I'm right.
come from? Now, before we even go here, I would probably say I don't know myself, but I guess South America, Central America, somewhere in the rainforest. So let's see where they come from. Okay, parrots can be found in most. We're already looking up on the internet.
Hurry up.
Shut up, Reggie.
Hurry up.
Parrots can be. Wait, Reggie. Before
What?
I talk, you say Africa, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Africa. I know it's
So
Africa.
I'm reading it here.
Go on.
Parrots can be found in most of the warm parts of the world, including India, Southeast Asia, and oh my God.
What to say? Africa?
It says West Africa
Yeah.
with one species now extinct.
I
Oh,
was right, man.
Reggie,
I was
I gotta give it to I gotta give it to you, man. I don't even.
I was
Oh
right.
my God! Wait, hang
What?
on. Okay, Reggie, you the man.
I'm the man.
You the man.
That's right.
Reggie, I already said it. How many times do you want to hear it?
A million times more.
A million times more, Reggie. What are you,
Yep.
nuts?
Nope.
Anyways, Reggie, let me go on to say.
Go on.
With one species now extinct, in the United States, the Carolina parakeet. By far the greatest number of parrot species, however, come from Australasia, South America, and Central America. So, hey, I was right too. I was right. I guess we both are right.
I guess so, man.
I guess we both be what?
Smart.
That's why we
That's
brothers,
right.
man. That's why we brothers, man.
And we got the same father, dumbass.
So you can get you a black parrot from Africa.
Probably get two of them, you know what I'm
want
saying?
to.
Two of them.
Okay,
You know what I'm
Reggie.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I get anything I
So-
want, you know?
I don't even know how we got on that subject. I don't even know how we got on that subject.
You did it, man.
Anyways,
Go on.
back to the stupid gas games. So, Biden's blaming the gas prices, all the gas prices going up on the war, and he's blaming it on Putin.
Well, he got something to do with it.
Now,
you
I don't know. If people are still living under a rock and they don't know what's going on, President Putin,
Or a puke face.
Reggie,
What?
okay, President Putin of Russia invaded Ukraine,
Yep.
and
Invaded.
he thought he was gonna just get over on the people because, from what I understand, he invaded Ukraine before and took a piece of it or something. We're gonna have to do an episode on that. So, I mean, for all of us kids out there who don't really follow that news that much, Putin's always
Man, getting sidetracked.
So, anyways,
Get back to it, man.
Putin wants to reunify Russia or the USSR and make it all one again. He has this dream, supposedly. I've never heard it from him. This is speculation from, of course, all the news media, which is what we listen to get a lot of our information. They're saying he wants to bring back the old Russia, and I guess people don't want the old Russia. People in Ukraine are fighting.
Yeah, man, they fighting because they fighting for their freedom. They don't want to be occupied by Russia. They're their own country now, you know. So they want their own
Now, here's
stuff.
the thing.
What's the thing?
President Zelensky,
What about him?
he didn't cut and run.
Nope.
When Putin was invading, he said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm fighting with my people. He got his gun.
Yeah, he stayed there.
And he's with his people getting down with them, saying he ain't going nowhere, defending everybody. This guy, hey, he's like a Superman, man. He's like a Superman. This guy's standing by his people, man. Whereas, Reggie, what do you think most presidents would do?
They would cut and they would run without a doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I got a feeling they would too. And I think he was offered a chance to leave his people and take the money and run. But he said no. He said he's fighting to the very end and he might die.
My man, brave.
This is what's going on. So I guess everybody's saying, it's because of the war that the gas is high. I mean, of course, it's probably getting high because of the war, but people are saying gas was higher and on the rise since the day President Biden took office.
It's because of Trump. I keep telling you, because of Trump.
Reggie,
man.
you were there.
What?
You know it's the truth.
No, well, I don't know.
Okay, Reggie, whatever. Anyways, a lot of people
are
are saying the gas was higher anyways because I guess on his first day, he said he was shutting down the Alaskan pipeline and everybody was losing their jobs. But he said, don't worry, they'll have other jobs when they go green. And those people are still waiting for a job.
Well, they need to get out their butts and stop collecting money and like work. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Reggie, you know, those people, they're some skilled people, and they liked working on the pipeline. I don't know the whole deal about that stuff, but,
Then don't talk about it, man.
you know, there's people are saying,
What? What they say?
you know,
What?
why don't we drill on federal land?
Well, because listen, we want to go green.
Okay,
what's
so-
wrong with you, man?
So, Reggie, I know you care about the environment. You want to go green, right?
Of course, man. I care about the. Everybody should care about the environment.
Okay, so
So what? What?
everybody's saying, well, first of all, when we shut down the pipeline, why were we buying from Russia? You know, if everybody was on Donald Trump's case about talking to Russia, then why would they buy from him? So there's a whole lot of funny business going on. It's something we're missing. A big piece to the puzzle, don't you think?
Man, you're just a conspiracy theorist, man. You know what I'm saying?
Reggie, you're always talking about conspiracies. I didn't want to hear you.
What?
I'm not saying a conspiracy. I'm just saying it sounds like there's something going on.
Like what?
So
Whatever, man.
I guess
Move on.
there's talk about the United States buying our oil from Iran and Saudi Arabia. And, you know, we already had troubles with those guys. I think Iran wants to build a nuclear weapon. And Israel doesn't want that. I don't think anybody wants that because there's a lot of terrorists over there. And I think we had a beef with Saudi Arabia. I think somebody got killed. A reporter got killed. So a lot of people...
Yeah, a reporter did get killed. I think I remember something like that, you know?
Reggie,
What,
so
what?
listen, a lot of people, they're saying, you know, if we have all these issues with these other countries, where in the world is our moral standing? Where is our moral standing, Reggie? Do we have any moral standing?
Man, of course we got moral standing, but we got more responsibility to the earth as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
What?
Reggie, if Biden wants to go green, why is he still buying oil then? Why isn't he putting all that money towards greener stuff?
Because all these people don't want to buy, you know, an electric car, man. They're too cheap or
listen,
something. You know
Biden
what?
did say he was going to shut down fossil fuel drilling, and the minute he came in office, and he lied to the people, and it cost them their jobs. Because the people who worked on the pipeline, I think he promised them. He said he wasn't gonna shut it down. So a lot of people are saying he sounds like a politician.
He is a politician. You know what I'm saying?
Reggie, but listen, he wants to go green. So, and I think a lot of people in the world probably want to go green. I don't know if everybody does, but I mean, even if Reggie, even if we stop using oil, the rest of the world's still going to use it, right?
Yeah, man, but we can control what they do. You know what I'm saying?
So will it be better in the U.S.?
Yes, it'll be better in the U.S. You know why?
Why?
Because our air will be cleaner. That's
Well,
why.
Reggie, we share the same air. I mean, I think the air is all going to be about the same, don't you think?
I don't think so, idiot. What are you, stupid?
And if it's not, whose fault is that?
Trump.
Reggie,
What?
stop saying everything is Trump's fault.
It is. It's just going to be Trump's fault, man. It's gonna be
Anyways,
Trump's fault.
anyways, you know, I will tell you this. When Trump was in office, we were like
Trump lover, here we go.
energy independent. So right now, we're not too independent.
Well, it's because of the war, and people should realize something
So-
like that, don't you think?
So with this Tesla car,
Yeah.
everybody's saying,
What?
well, you know what? You should just get a Tesla car.
Get one. They should.
But nobody can afford a $50,000 car, dude, or more.
Well, they gotta work, man. They gotta work. Things in life ain't
People
free.
don't have jobs right now, and the economy is very bad. So people are collecting unemployment too.
You know, they could use some of that money towards the car. You ever hear about loans and stuff like that?
Reggie,
huh?
people can't afford anything right now. They don't have money coming out of their
What?
their whatevers. You know?
What?
And you just can't say get a Tesla because people can't afford it.
Listen, if you want it, if you care enough, you'll get one.
Well, this
You know?
is the thing. People need jobs. You know.
Yeah. And
So the oil trades on a future market decision could drive down the cost of gas, but apparently it's not working. You know, because people are scared, and the oil trade and the future markets decisions, everybody's scared. They don't know what's going to happen. So this is like Biden's policy caused this whole mess, don't you think?
well, you know what I think? Maybe if it wasn't for Biden's policy, it might be worse. Don't
Okay,
you
so
think?
when it comes to the war, though,
Yeah.
you know, we've had the war going on, and everybody's saying it's Putin, but we've only been at war for about a month. And like I said before, beginning of the show, we have seen those gas prices go up. In fact, like I said, I think we were being held hostage last year with some hackers or something from Russia or something.
We have to look up this stuff.
Like I said, we're going to have to go back and check this out.
Yeah, we definitely have to do something like that.
So, we have really had a whole mess on our hands.
Well, it's been a little bit of a mess, but we'll get
Because
through
we
it.
use oil all the time.
That's what we live on, man.
Now, I guess nearly 150,000 oil gas wells remain untapped.
Well, we don't want to be ruining the land either, so I'm sure that's what the president's thinking, that's like natural land, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so if it's untapped,
Yeah, what?
why aren't we using that oil,
Because we don't want to ruin the lands, and, there's a lot of, animals there, too,
The other thing is this.
What?
Biden, we have a lot of oil here, so we don't have to go to Saudi Arabia, and we don't have to go to Iran. We don't have to go to Russia. We could be independent for the next 100 years or more. And within the next 100 years or more, we could probably establish a greener policy.
Well, to be honest with you, I think that is the goal. Everybody wants to go green, and we want to have a good policy like
But
that.
he won't even talk to Texas
I don't know. Wow. I don't know.
and let them know. I think people in Texas, they're all upset because they're like, how come he's not talking to us? I mean, we're the people who have oil, and he should be buying from us. And
I don't know. I don't know.
now, Reggie, this is the thing.
What's the thing? Tell me.
I don't know exactly where they do a lot of oil digging from.
In the United States, I think probably Texas. That's the only place I know, unless you know of some other places. I mean,
So,
why don't you look it up? What?
I mean, crude oil exports about 2.9 million. And that accounts for 35% of the U.S. gross petroleum and exports in 2021.
Yeah.
But,
What?
we...
Listen, all I know is, I don't know. I think it's better to get it from other places than here.
So they have... Reggie, listen to this. They have oil
What?
in Canada and Mexico.
Mexico.
In the United States.
What?
So with all this oil, I don't know why we're not doing more. In fact, if there's oil in Mexico,
Yeah.
how come they aren't rich? It seems like every time I hear about Mexico, it's very poor.
It's like they're
But
real
I
poor.
would think
like they don't have
somebody's
nothing.
not working with their money too good there or something.
Obviously
'Cause
not.
that don't make no sense.
Nope.
Mexico should be well established.
Man, they should be having money packing up to the ceilings, man, if they got that kind of oil,
Anyways,
you know?
Reggie, with all this talk, that brings us to that time of the show when it is time for what?
It is time for the words of wisdom. Take it away, my brother.
We live in a society that is run on fossil fuel. Fossil fuel has been around since time began. Literally, since time began. And I know that fossil fuel will be here to the day we die. But right now, we have to live in a technological society that depends on this crude oil, this crude fuel. This fuel I'm talking about is called gas. It is no surprise when you look at the economy, you can see a pattern of the fluctuations in gas prices. The rise in the summer for people who travel, the rise around the holidays and gas prices, and we also notice that the gas prices decrease when it is election time. You really have to be an idiot not to notice something like this. Yet when it comes to the United States, who knows that we need this kind of fuel all the time and every day? And we have to get it from Russia, a government who is invading and murdering other countries like Ukraine. Only after the world refuses to buy from Russia do we, the United States, follow. I don't know why this is. We should be the leaders. But wait, then we, I mean the old people in charge, who were elected to protect and serve the citizens of the United States, would buy oil, yet from other enemies like Iran, Saudi Arabia, and more. Is this stupid? I mean, does this make any sense? Or is it just me? I mean, we will still be energy dependent on others? who stand and put their knees on our necks and call us idiots? Let me think. I am only 13 and may not be a genius, but it is not rocket science to say that, hey, maybe we should open up the Alaskan pipeline again. You know, the one thing that Biden could do to help us is to open it up. But he closed it the minute he got into office. But he won't even get oil from Texas or other states in the United States. I mean, why do the ones in power, in my opinion, they seem to hate us hardworking Americans? And they hate us that much that way they will not support their local vendors. But I suppose they are just worried about going green. That is their mission, to make the earth greener at any expense. Yes, that is all good and all, to go green, but we can't do it overnight. We should know this, it's just common sense. It will take time, probably within the next 100 years. But there are more important things at work here today, like getting human beings to evolve. So there is no more war. So there is no more hate. So there is no more evil. We need to change the world where we can all work together and realize that no matter who we are brothers and sisters here on this tiny planet just trying to survive. We must work together and live together as a real family. Let's try this first, instead of all these other things like going green. I'm sure if we take these first important steps, then the rest will follow. And these are my words of wisdom.
Thank you, my brother. Those are some awesome words of wisdom. And now I'm going to pass the baton off to you so you can close us out.
Thank you for joining us here on Pop City Culture, and thank you for making us one of the most important listened to podcasts around the world and internationally. Our success is your success. You can download our past podcasts and enjoy them any time of the day, morning, noon, or night. I'll see you next time here on Pop City Culture, where we give you 3 cups of sunshine and a pinch of attitude. And as always, be kind and affectionate to one another. Remember whose you are. Peace.
Yo, that's right. My brother's talking about why we can't get oil from the United States like Texas and all them places. Man, it just makes sense. And as far as evolving, dude, man, I am like the most evolved kid here. And you just listen to the podcast. I'll show you some evolved smartness. That's right. All right. See y'all next time.